Adam Small again from My Music Masterclass, and today we have yet another product review for you. We're going to be reviewing Donner's new Pocket Go, which is a rechargeable, portable, multi-effects unit for guitar and bass. But before we get into this review, we're going to do the disclaimer, which we always do in this channel. Donner did send us this product in exchange for the video review that you're watching right now, but they didn't tell us to say anything specific or coach us in any way. All of our reviews are always unbiased. This one will be unbiased as well, so let's get to it. All right, so the Donner Pocket Go, it really does a lot, and let me just scratch the surface here. Like I said, it's portable and rechargeable with about 7 hours of battery life. Besides having effects and cabinet sims for both guitar and bass, this also has USB OTG support and Bluetooth. For those of you who know, USB OTG just allows you to use this device as a sound card, on your device or computer if you want to do that. Now, I don't want to give too much away here because I'm not going to do this review myself. Instead, I'm sending this to my friend, colleague, and great guitarist, Jake Moses. So I'm going to let Jake do the talking and testing here, so let's take it away to Jake.
All right, we got this cool pedal here from Donner. It's called the Pocket Go. Kind of like a little guitar studio, and bass actually. It's guitar and bass, it's mostly guitar. Like guitar amp presets, and then with your IR, cab simulation stuff. And like most things today, USB-C, on the go, Bluetooth, hooks into your phone, you can record into your phone, you can listen to music while doing it, all that kind of modern stuff that we're all used to by now. Right now I have it going out into my DAW, and then I'm just monitoring headphones out from there, and I have it hooked up Bluetooth to my phone. Now you can get a computer app for it, and that gets a little tricky because computer operating systems do not like these kind of programs, so you gotta get into your permissions and kind of force it to install and open. It's fine. You'll kind of figure it out. As far as the phone, kind of the same thing. You got to give it permission to open it. Like the way that you set everything up, you can kind of see it here. It's just way easier on the phone or in there on your computer. There are ways to like save presets and stuff like that with the pedal, but if you have your phone, just use your phone. And what's actually kind of cool about it, I was wondering, like, how do they have all these effects built in when there's just 3 buttons? How the heck are you gonna know it's what? What a lot of companies have been doing now is it's color coded. So there's 7 groups and 3 per group. So you have 21 presets you can set, and it saves it all. You could bring it on gig, you could use it in the studio. Right now it's hooked into Bluetooth. So this is kind of your Bluetooth color. If I were to shut this off, you'd hold A and B together. I don't want to shut it off because then I'll have to reconnect my app. This is your tuner if you hold B and C. So we get into the tuner here. And then that's essentially going to be, flat, in tune, sharp. So a little flat, there you go. And tune there. Very cool, very easy. And pretty accurate. It's giving me a hard time with this A. So yeah, then you just kind of get out of it there. I have this nice delay, like clean going. So I already kind of set presets for this, but we can kind of go through it. You have a volume back here. I keep it kind of 3/4. And then a USB-C out. You can do whatever you want with that. And then you got in and out. So let's check out kind of how this whole preset thing works. So there's 7, 5 of them are guitar, 2 of them are for bass. So there's guitar effects and bass effects. There's guitar amps, there's bass cabs, and there's guitar cabs. And that's all kind of on this chain here. So, you kind of go through, this is your chain. You could hold it down and kind of move things around. And here are all your presets. So like this is 1A, and then you're gonna go 1B, 1C, Now the cool thing is they are color coded. So 1 through 7 have different colors. So right now we're on 1, which is red. Bank 2 is going to be green. Bank 3, blue. Bank 4 is going to be yellow. Bank 5 is purple. Now you get into the bass. 6 is blue or cyan. And then white for 7. And then you have, so yeah, go all through. It's pretty cool. And it's very easy to save presets on here. That's why I recommend just using the app. Even if you are using this on the gig and you want to change something, it's honestly going to be way easier. Just take out your phone, connect Bluetooth, and just go for it. So it starts with effects, right? So the way it works is kind of, you have your on-off. So this is my 1A. I already have it set to like a nice clean. So I have a noise gate on, which is really cool. You can also choose boost. And then compression. You're not going to hear much of a difference when it's clean, but I like the noise gate on here. Now to adjust this, you go down and up, kind of like with DAW software when you're using like the mouse. So that's your gate. Maybe put it down a little bit. You have your noise gate, boost, and compression. Then you get into all the amps. So right now I have it on a twin. Some are set to clean, some are set to overdrive, some are set to like distortion. There's 20 total. 1 through 16 is going to be all guitar amps. And then 16 through 20 are going to be the bass amps. I got my twin right here. You have control of the amp, but if you don't have like distortion on this, there's like a little bit of gain you can give it. Right? So that's kind of more used for a clean channel. You can go for like, you could obviously put up the gain and get more distortion, which is actually pretty nice, but this twin is set for a clean channel. And kind of so is this next one. It's got a little bite to it, but it's still not as distorted or as gainy as this one. You got, and you get into all these crazy ones. And again, these are just going through the options. You want to get it so you have it sounding how you want to sound. Like I would turn a bunch of the reverb down. But yeah, these are all, you can see how different they are. So, you have a pretty wide range of stuff. So you have all these different options, and then you get into the bass ones. So those are your amps. Then you have all your mods. So you get your chorus, phaser, tremolo, flanger, vibrato, univibe, and then this auto filter. So, it's not on right now. So I turn it on. Now we get the chorus. Turn up the speed. Pretty nice. Go a little phaser. The idea there. A little tremolo. And don't forget, I have a pretty big reverb on this right now. There's your flange. You got your feedback here. You got your speed. So it's, you know, makes sense. All these effects. Vibrato. This is very subtle. It's kind of cool though. You kind of hear that. Univibe. And then this auto filter thing. You get the little feedback down. You got minimum and maximum. You go on, you got your delays. You got a nice little analog delay, turn that on. Kind of nice, you know, feedback here, your mix. If you want to get a little crazy. And then you can kind of add a phaser. You can mess with the pitch, which a lot of delays have. Kind of that little, you know, tremolo effect. A little bit of out of tuneness. It's kind of nice. You got duck delay. So yeah, all these cool delays. You got delay tape. You got dual delay. So yeah, cool options. You got a lo-fi one. Pretty nice. Shut that off. So right now, here are the reverbs. I have it set to swell, which is why it's so crazy. But you got room, hall, swell, spring, shimmer, cloud. All these options. Pretty straightforward. So say I do want to change something. Maybe I'll change the amp. Let's go to this. Maybe kill this reverb. Maybe make it like a room. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the cabs. Here are the cabs. So again, it's kind of like the amps. You're getting this impulse response kind of thing right in your pedal. And these are very different. All these options, and then you have bass cabs at the end. So say I want to do that. This is my new sound. I can just save it. Bam. Done deal. Here's my B option, which I already had. And then bam, right back to one we just made. There's other options you have in here. You can restore all factory presets. The loopback thing is sort of for if you're recording, whether or not the sound that's coming in Bluetooth records with the input that you're using. If the loopback is on, it's going to record everything. If the loopback is off, it's just going to record what you're inputting to the pedal. There's tuner options. You can change the hertz here. You can do the bypass volume differently. If you want it, if you turn the tuner on, you don't want any sound coming out, you can set it to, bypass volume to 0. Yeah, it's really self-explanatory. It's pretty awesome. If I'm actually using this thing, chilling on my couch, this is how I'll probably use it as a practice device. So I have my guitar going in. I won't need this. This is just so you guys can hear it. It's going into my DAW. I don't really need, I already have my presets and everything, so I don't need the phone app. It's already set. So yeah, I don't need any of that. This has 7 hours of battery. I haven't had a problem with it. It's so easy. It's literally just like charging a phone with the USB-C. This thing couldn't get any easier. But yeah, it's pretty cool to just be able to sit and hang out and practice with this. And for bass too, because you got bass options. And this pedal right now, as of late September 2025, is $67 on the Donner site. I think on Amazon right now it's $56. So I mean, this thing's way under $100. That's insane for what this is. It's pretty cool. I mean, yeah. Thumbs up for this one. Yeah, quick aside as far as Bluetooth. You can do it from the same phone that you have your app on. I just didn't realize they have 2 different Bluetooth signals. So essentially when you turn your Bluetooth on and you go to your app, you'll hook in this, but that's actually a different signal. So, this is all good. As you can see, it's connected. We're good there. So then if I wanted to play music, the thing with it is this is, so Pocket Go BLE is going to be what your app uses. Pocket Go with the headphones is going to be what you use to do music. So I'm connected to that. So you just essentially go into your Bluetooth settings and find that one with the headphones. I got dogs walking around here. What are you guys doing, huh? The other thing though is you want to make sure your Bluetooth, media is up. So it's gonna play with Pocket Go. Turn that all the way up. Let's go to my app and go back to my nice little, let's do maybe that one. And yeah, so you got both.
Thanks so much to Jake for making a very cool and detailed review. So the Pocket Go costs between around $56 to $70 USD at this time, right? And like Jake displayed in his review, it really does a lot for the money. You could use it as an effect unit, a headphone amp, or a sound card for guitar and bass, right? You could use it to practice as a headphone amp on steroids when you're on your couch or somewhere on the go and you just want to be quiet. You could also just keep it in your gig bag and use it to jam with people if you don't have any other pedals or you just don't want to bring your other rig. If you're using a traditional amplifier and you want to plug this thing in, You can disable the cabinet sim if you want and just use the effects. Or if you're plugging this thing into a powered speaker or a mixing board or anything like that and want to use the cabinet sims, obviously it's there for you too. In summary, I think that Donner did a really good job with the Pocket Go. It's priced inexpensively, and as Jake and I have both said, it's really a versatile unit. So that's it for this review. If you liked the video, please like it with the like button. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, because we always need more subscribers. And lastly, that's it. See you next time.